Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusp. It's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I am here with your love reading for the month of June, okay? So your crystal that we have for you is a ruby, okay? And this is reaching out for support of others, okay? So if you've been holding something in, avoiding a topic, it's time to release that topic here, or whatever it is that I feel like you've been holding something in, okay? So your overall energy is actually the energy of Capricorn when it comes to romance and love, okay? And this would be your mystery, okay? Because that's a Capricorn's natural nature, is the mysteriousness of them, okay? So you're more on that side of things, which is different from the Aquarius side, which sometimes seems to be contradicting because they're more of the independent rebels and the Capricorn is more of the secure, stable. All right, and you may go into different variations of this sometime. So your energy, the way that you approach romance is going to be realistic, okay? You're going to be very realistic when it comes to your approach of a relationship. It's like the common sense, okay? If you don't see it working, if you see it being more of excitement and lust, but you don't see the stability within the connection of the person, you're going to kind of step away, detach yourself from them, or move in a different direction. All right? Because your other love energy, the other person, or just the energy around you, if you're just dating, it's more free. It is more aggressive, but it's very independent energy. And this person, the way that they look at love or romance, it's more of excitement and a journey and a new experience where you may not know what happens and you don't want to know everything that happens. Okay, they're not looking at the stability side of it like you are. They're looking more about the journey. This is the Queen of Wands. This is the card of Aries and Capricorn here. So the way that you're looking at things are very different when it comes to romance, but you are both in Queen energy. It doesn't matter male or female, but you're both in a mature energy to where you know what it is, what you want. But that can also be a bumping of heads. But you could learn how to be more relaxed, and you can teach them how to be more aware. It's all about how you want to approach it. Now, in the shadow energy, it's showing that either both or one person would lack the determination to follow through. And I feel like that's your energy because we're actually pulling for you. Because it's the way that you see it. It doesn't seem like it operates in your life. You just don't see it happening because the way that this Queen of Pentacles energy would, choose a mate, it would be for long term. Like I'm saying, just the love part of something, that this is where you know that, it takes more than love to follow through in a relationship. That's how you're thinking. Next, but the person beside you is thinking, all we need is love. That can really, really bump heads. Because you're like, what about the rest? You want to be solid and you want to know that you're solid. This is like, I need almost a guarantee that this is going to work. If this doesn't seem like it's guaranteed, then I need to go elsewhere. But this energy can be very supportive of your dreams, your aspirations. They can motivate you, like I said. So, but what's lacking here between you and outside energy is the determination to actually follow through. The work. Okay? Because somebody is wanting perfection and the other person is just wanting, to go with it. So it's very contradicting energy here. In the shadow energy, we have own your divine power. So somebody is trying to be a people pleaser and give somebody exactly what they want, but in their mind, mentally, it's not working out. Okay? This could even be your energy putting forth towards somebody else, but in your mind, you know, yeah, this is not going anywhere, or even vice versa, okay? Where you are at this time, you're in Venus energy. This is about romantic love. But you are also in the energy of knowing how you want to be loved and what type of person you want to love. This person is very secure in exactly how they want that. Okay? They're very certain. And this is where you are. So you're upright. So you feel like you know. I know what I deserve. Okay? And that's why we have people pleasing in the back here. Because this person may also be very fun and exciting, and it's nice to have that type of person around who is just so optimistic and free. But yet sometimes what happens with this energy is they're too independent, to where it doesn't really seem, it doesn't fit this person as far as connection wise. Okay? The challenge is the disappointment. I have 2 3s already. It's more of the disappointment in a person or of the people that you're dating. That darn, you're not it. You know, you're not it. And that really sucks. That is not working. And where the universe wants you to be with this is kind of mentally moving past this energy. Finding, it's all about problem and solution, but it's about balancing the mind more so. Okay? Finding a solution to the problem. Everybody's solution is different. Some people move on, and other people you can have a conversation with them and explain the differences in how you guys can fix it. Because you know exactly what you want. Okay? So in the past, yes, it was deeply, because I have the King of Cups. That represents a deep emotion and understanding. But it also could be a phase. A really good phase with somebody. Because this is the card of Pisces. Piscean energy. You know, which is that moon energy. Which is like something can be so clouded to where you don't know until after that moon phase is over what it really is. And it looks like somebody went through a really nice phase of what felt like compassion, understanding, and just really deeply connecting with somebody on an emotional level. Okay? But now what we're seeing is it's not the feelings that are incompatible, it's the way that you operate within life, within self. Because the challenge with this type of energy here is that they want to do everything themselves. They don't feel like they have to sometimes incorporate another person. And with this energy over here, they are really affected by that because they feel like we work as a unit. Okay? And the root of this is somebody, whether it's you or the other person, but not completely changing something that needed to be dead, pretty much. This is not changing something that is very important and valuable to the way that you love. And it looks like to be something of the mind. All right? So what we have coming is worry. Because it's almost a situation, even if you're single, you come into somebody who the chemistry is there emotionally. Okay? But the groundedness of, or the security of the relationship is not. You have one person that goes with the flow. You have another person that, you know, plans for the future. That's the issue. Okay? And so because we have this uncertainty, which we have the World card, which is so beautiful, but because we have this uncertainty and because it looks like either one or both parties are just not in it full-heartedly, we don't get to enjoy the full success of a relationship or of the connection. Okay? There is some blockage there. So I'm going to also pull some more cards to also see what is going on. Because somebody, I feel like it's almost both. It's too independent. And it's nice to still have your independence within a relationship and not have that codependent energy, but it has to be balanced. And I feel like that's what it is. These are two people, their perspectives of life and how things operate is very different, even though they do connect. Okay, look at that. Personality clash, I told you. And guess what I have in the shadows? Not your usual type. This is everything that I've been already saying. It's just confirming it for me here. But that's the issue. But it could actually be something really, really good if you learn the essence of compromising. This is a connection where you would have to sacrifice probably a way that you think about something or the way that you do something. You guys are going to have to negotiate. Both people cannot win, because this is going to be a thing. If one person feels like the other person got their way, then it won't work. Because both people feel like it shouldn't be 100% your way, and the other person feels the same way. Okay? So how to get over the situation, how to get over the challenge here? We have the Star. That is restoration. But it's also like a vulnerability. So it's like both parties having to be vulnerable and willing to talk about it and understand it, because you guys seem to have, it's the opposite attract connection here. Opposite attracts. And somebody doesn't want to open up to having the support or the way or the regulations of somebody else. It's like, I don't want you telling me what to do. And I feel like both people, both energies are quite bossy. Okay? And so if you are to go the other way with this, it's just a very fragile connection. The Star is about committing not to being vulnerable to giving all your energy or giving all your ways up, but it's about an understanding. Usually they also have the cups that are being, poured here. So it takes two. All right? Thank you guys. Have a blessed one.